What's with this horrible stamina? Can't even get by him. Wow. What? has no energy. So legit impossible. Look at this question. How is he doing it? I can't even get by him. What's the point?
I've heard this quote for months now saying that he would like to play with LeBron if Anthony Davis got traded there. And so now it's coming out the woodwork that he's been wanting to be in LA, but now this is the best basketball situation. Darkness, my dog. Hit that thumbs up. Cynical, my dog. Trust Kawhi will stay with the Raps. Joanna from the Philippines, my guy. Appreciate you. Look, hit that thumbs up. Kawhi said it, okay? He's giving a meeting to the Lakers. He's giving a meeting to the Lakers. It no longer just the Clippers and the Raptors after getting this new cap space. And Stephen A. said Magic had this in the works for years now. Stephen A. said Magic, he's seen this for years. For years, he's been planning this out. Like I told y'all, LeBron has been planning this out since he was living with Kobe at the Cavaliers, bro. Y'all never wanted to listen to me. Y'all never wanted to listen to me. Kobe and LeBron, they was living together. And Kobe said, I'm about to tank the last couple of years of my career after I get my chips, so you can trade them all away for Anthony Davis, for the hot free agent, whoever it was. Kobe knew that was the play, because that's why he told the Cavs to, or he told LeBron to take the Cavs, get Kyrie Irving, trade away all those picks for K-Love. He learned how to win. It's all a legacy play. Then he went to LA to finish off his career, because this has been in the works, planned out for years upon years. Everyone knew it. Everyone knew LeBron had the house in LA, and that's exactly where he was going. And the Lakers were the only one that got the meeting with him on free agency night. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. It wasn't like the first meeting in Miami. But it's official, because he said, I don't mind playing with LeBron and AD. I just didn't want to be second fiddle to LeBron. That's different, because AD, that's a whole different dynamic, because now you're building a super team dynasty.
Steve, early this morning, you had some news regarding Kawhi's interest in the Lakers. What can you add to that?
Well, what I can add to it is that, sometime today, Kawhi Leonard's team reached out to Magic Johnson, requested that they knew that the Lakers would want to meet with them. He wanted Magic Johnson and Jeanie Buss in that room. And Magic Johnson had every intention of appearing on behalf, in support of the Los Angeles Lakers, obviously. But then the league office called his agent, Lon Rosen, and informed him that Magic Johnson isn't allowed in the room. And so because of that, Magic Johnson would have to work the phones, but he certainly can't be in a meeting with Kawhi Leonard in any kind of official capacity on behalf of the Los Angeles. Angeles Lakers because he's no longer president of basketball operations. But in the end, none of that matters. What it comes down to is that Toronto is in play. The Clippers are in play. And when it comes to Magic Johnson, Jeannie Buss, and the Los Angeles Lakers, you have a Magic Johnson that has known Dennis Robinson, Kawhi Leonard's uncle, for quite some time, known Wilkes, one of Kawhi Leonard's close confidants who's out of UCLA for a while. LeBron James and Anthony Davis have made it clear they'll do anything that they can to contribute to it. Kawhi Leonard and LeBron James text one another. Kawhi Leonard and LeBron James have worked out in the offseason together in the past. Kawhi Leonard has worked out with Kobe Bryant. There's a Laker connection there. He's grown up a Lakers fan. So all of those things considered, along with the fact that New Balance, the sneaker that obviously Kawhi Leonard represents, the sneaker company that Kawhi Leonard represents, they clearly want him in LA as opposed to Toronto as well. So it's about the Clippers, it's about the Lakers, it's about Toronto, except forever we thought it was about Toronto and just the Clippers. And until in the last 24 hours, we have been informed, well, I've been informed, that the Los Angeles Lakers are in play. It's very, very seriously a possibility that he could end up there.
Hey, let me ask you this, because he is from Southern California, so there's no surprise he would be interested going back to that area and maybe play for Lakes to Kawhi Leonard. What's your take on the fact that of what we know about him, he's Mr. Chill, doesn't like the spotlight that much, would be willing to go to one of the most high-profile teams in all of sports and one of the high-profile athletes around the world, LeBron James, and play alongside all of that?
Well, first of all, number one, he didn't want to be a part of a circus or anything like that. That's the truth. And for all we know, he still may not want to be. We don't know what Kawhi Leonard is going to do. I damn sure don't know. What I will tell you, however, is that it's different when you win a championship and you're an NBA Finals MVP. We have been informed, or I've been informed, that the Los Angeles Lakers are in play. It's very, very seriously a possibility that he could end up there.
Hey, let me ask you this, because he is from Southern California, so there's no surprise he would be interested going back to that area and maybe play for the Clippers. But the Lakers were a late ad in this interest we're talking about as it relates to Kawhi Leonard. What's your take on the fact that of what we know about him, he's Mr. Chill, doesn't like the spotlight that much, would be willing to go to one of the most high-profile teams in all of sports and one of the high-profile athletes around the world, LeBron James, and play alongside all of that?
Well, first of all, number one, he didn't want to be a part of a circus or anything like that. That's the truth. And for all we know, he still may not want to. We don't know what Kawhi Leonard is going to do. I damn sure don't know. What I will tell you, however, is that it's different when you win a championship and you're an NBA Finals MVP because you're arriving in whatever respective city you're arriving to with the credentials. This is not KD going to the Golden State Warriors looking for a championship that had eluded him throughout his entire career up until that point. This is a Kawhi Leonard that's won not one, but 2 NBA championships, has a Finals MVP on his resume, and obviously is recognized as one of the top 5 players on the planet Earth. So when you come to Los Angeles with those credentials, whether it's the Clippers, it's the LA Lakers, whether you're a primary option or a secondary option, does it really matter? No, because your credentials were established long before you ever arrived. When LeBron arrived in Miami, there was no championship. When Chris Bosh arrived in Miami, there was no championship. When KD arrived in Golden State, there was no championship. If Kawhi elects to leave Toronto to come to LA, he will be arriving with 2 championships and with credentials that can't be questioned. So he has his pick of the litter.
So let me ask you this. If both the Clippers and the Lakers are in play for Kawhi Leonard, if you're Toronto and their fans, what hope do you have whatsoever that he would stay there with the Raptors?
You have the country of Canada at your disposal, the city of Toronto at your disposal, with the backdrop of a championship banner hanging in the rafters that you delivered, along with the likelihood that you'll be the favorite to come out of the Eastern Conference yet again. So because that's your reality with the Toronto Raptors, if you're Masai Ujiri and you're looking at the team in place, the relationships that you've cultivated, not just with the team, with the organization, with ownership, but with the city and the nation that is Canada, you have all of that working for you. But in the end, here's the bottom line. You achieved all of that. You have all of that at your disposal. Kawhi delivered the championship, and still he's talking to other people, which shows you how desperately he may end up wanting to be in Los Angeles, because whether it's home cooking, it's home relationships, your inner circle, whatever the case may be, along with the California sunshine. Let's not forget that. That's a weather tax that exists out there. They know what they're doing because everything ain't Southern California. This man loves that area. You got to take that into account. Thank you. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content.
I hear we have some big news coming up here.
No, listen, let me just get right down to it, because before we get into the show, as it pertains to the particular subjects, Max, get your pen ready. Here's what the deal is. Toronto's going to be granted an interview by Kawhi Leonard, all right? We understand that. We know that the Los Angeles Clippers has been a team that has been on Kawhi Leonard's radar. As of last night, into the wee hours of this morning, I got word the Los Angeles Lakers are to be taken seriously. They will be a team that's strongly considered.
Don't quit, dude. They gonna win.